E aí pessoal, beleza da Play aqui, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Desculpa, eu toquei o microfone aqui, mas só deixando ele um pouquinho mais perto da boca, que estava meio longe no último vídeo. Eu comecei a gravar exatamente depois de ter parado, então vocês não vão ter uma quebra de gravação. Então a gente está aqui no segundo episódio da nossa série Kingdoms Come, se tornando um grande cavaleiro. Nós paramos aqui na última missão, que foi buscar a bebida para o nosso pai na nossa namorada Bianca. Então vamos lá, né? A gente já treinou espada, roubamos o Kunesh, né? E já pegamos a empunhadura da espada. Vamos agora pegar a bebida.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
Então parece que esse cara aí, ele tá falando muita merda sobre o rei.
Deutsch is spouting shit. What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And
and...
don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Parece que esse cara tá falando bastante merda, né?
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea.
Ele tá falando mal do nosso
Deutsch
rei que a
deserves
gente
to be taught
gosta.
a lesson.
E
Doesn't he,
esses
Fritz?
loucos aí tá querendo bolar uma...
Should give him a proper
dar uma
hiding.
trollada nele, né? Vamos ver o que a gente vai fazer.
Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit. It made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, how? Are you with us?
Então ele está chamando nós pra trollar a casa do cara. Tomara que a gente não incendeie a casa do cara, mas parece que a gente vai tacar merda na casa do cara. Porque ele tava falando muita merda, então vamos redecorar a casa. Bora ver o que vai acontecer. Vamos fazer isso, cara. É a Idade
I
Média.
can wait a while.
Vamos tacar merda no
My
ventilador,
words,
literalmente.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Beleza, bora lá. Eu acho que eu posso correr na frente deles. Posso. Ali tá a casinha dele, lá bem pertinho. É tudo tão uma coisa perto da outra, velho. Interessante isso. Realmente dá a sensação que o lugar é minúsculo. Uma pilha de esterco, né? Não é esterco isso aqui, cara. Isso aqui é tipo uma massa. Que é adobo, velho. Tipo adobo. Não sei se vocês sabem, adobo é uma parada mais ou menos assim. Não sei, posso estar errado. Pode ser esterco
So
também.
are we doing this or
Eu
not?
acho que isso aí é adobo fresco.
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Falou pra mim ir lá e afastar essa mulher aqui da casa, porque eu sou mais esperto. Caramba, a esposa do Duque é bonitosa, velho.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Ok, conseguimos tirar ela de perto da casa, né? Então agora é só aproveitar e usar à vontade.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Eu tô achando só um bugzinho que a roupa deles não tá renderizando rápido o suficiente. Talvez com SSD algo assim renderiza mais rápido, né? Que vai estar carregando textura. Então, bora fugir ou bora lutar? Vamos lutar pra tentar upar um pouquinho a força, né? Vamos dar uns socos.
Now you're fucked.
Ah, eu tô na casa, preso na casa. Como você pode ver, aquela barrinha azul ali embaixo, do lado da vermelha, ela representa quanto de vida meu inimigo tem. Quando zera, ele cai e para, né?
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch-all is on its way!
Prontinho, parece que acabou. A gente conseguiu upar um pontinho em vitalidade, eu acho que em luta também. Bora correr.
Ai!
Correndo. Ele tá meio que passando por trás da vila escondido pra não ser pego, né? Mas eu acho que a gente lutou bem, a gente não tomou nenhum dano. A gente derrubou o cara. E o pessoal ali era bem fraco, eles tomou uma surra, mano. É esses glitches visual que tá acontecendo, creio eu que é por causa do overclock da minha placa. Tem overclock, então às vezes dá umas bugadinhas, né? Você pode ver que às vezes o chão deu uma sumida ali na corrida. Eu botei ela um overclock só pra ela manter mais os 60 FPS estáveis, bonitinhos. Eu acho que é um preço justo a pagar. Depois eu dou uma polida nesse overclock pra ela não ficar zoando, né? Mas o jogo, né, tá na primeira semana, então realmente tá muito bom. Pensei que ia estar bem pior. Aparentava tá bem pior. Aquele loading até.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Você, linda.
Beauty, of course.
O que me trouxe aqui? Você, sua linda.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
Vou pular, que é só ele mostrando. Ela vai buscar lá a bebida, né? Vamos pular aqui.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's an...
Out of the question.
I...
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too.
Vanya.
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But
He promised to teach me how to...
what use would that be to...
Enough. You sound...
Hal,
Is that so?
your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an
Ok,
angel.
eu pulei um pouquinho que eu quero explicar um pouco sobre
I hope
esse
you
Savior
can think properly.
Snaps
You
que ela
bet
acabou
I
de
will.
me dar. Esses itenzinhos, eles não são comida. Eles são pra dar save no jogo na hora que eu quiser. Cara, isso é meio ridículo, mas eu até gostei. Só que é o seguinte, eles são extremamente alcoólicos. Se eu comer um, tudo bem. Se eu comer dois, eu fico bêbado. Se eu comer três, eu acho que eu tenho coma. Ou seja, eu não posso criar 3 saves seguidos. Tipo, eu não posso... Por exemplo, eu bato nesse... Crio um save aqui. Bato nesse cara, mato todo mundo, volto. Aí, tipo, eu já tenho esse save. Eu venho aqui, crio um save no mercador, compro um monte de coisa e tal, pra testar. Isso meio que te limita às suas escolhas no jogo. Você tem que escolher o momento certo de salvar. Você não pode sair salvando a torta e a direita. O carinha acordou já, né? Vamos ver o que tem por aqui. Será que tem alguma coisa aqui? Exploração sempre é bom.
Oof. He's gone.
Vamos ver o que vai acontecer aqui.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
It's a good thing your Hanko warned us.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen Matthias.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Hey.
Shut up, you idiot.
Ela gosta do Matias.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Beleza, terminamos aqui o diálogo. Eu acho que é interessante ficar fazendo isso, que a nossa reputação vai crescendo, né? Que tudo nesse jogo conta, pessoal. Cada ação conta. Então acho que a gente já fez tudo possível na vila. Bora ir lá pra pai, né? Pro papai. Pra gente entregar tudo pra ele. Parece que a gente tem até o maior terreno. A gente já é junto aqui com o castelo praticamente. Mas chegamos aqui.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master and
Eu vou
Sus
ficar
have
meio
for us.
quietinho aqui que eu quero mostrar pra vocês como legal o detalhe que eles botaram no processo de fabricação de uma espada.
Look at that lad.
Isso aí foi o que a gente foi buscar. Eu chamo isso aí de empunhadura, eu não sei qual que é o nome correto.
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
That's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Beleza, né? Vocês viram como é que é o processo de criação de espada? Uma parada bem show, né, rapaz? Então, ele mandou eu buscar os pregos. Então, pessoal, eu vou estar fazendo só mais uns minutinhos aqui. Vou estar parando de gravar. Pra gente já ir pro terceiro episódio, correto? Só vou gravar o último acontecimento aqui. Onde tá aqui? Tá aqui. Vou pegar tudo já. Vamos agora entregar os pregos para Teresa.
Bring those nails and don't keep Teresa waiting. Henry, what are you waiting for? Bring those nails.
Eu já trouxe, pai.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
Henry,
We
what
will.
are you waiting for? Bring those nails.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Beleza, né?
Fine lass, eh?
Fine lass.
Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the
Que
trial
raba.
by fire.
Bora lá. Vamos fazer o teste de fogo da espada, né? Não entendo por que tá travando a cutscene. Estranho, isso não aconteceu até agora. Desculpa por isso.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it.
Meu pai não curte muito eu mexer nessa espada. Porra, mano! Não!
You still have a lot to learn. I'll ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor
Estranho que
to
durante o
its
jogo
bearer.
não tá
What
travando,
say
mas na
you,
cutscene
Spaceman?
tá, cara. E eu tô vendo aqui que tá 60 FPS a
If I'd
cutscene,
had
tá
its like
certinho.
back in Nicopolis, things
Algumas
would work
cutscenes
out
são a
different.
30 e outras 60, mas não tá zerando o FPS, tá indo pra 61 e travando.
Such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
Radzik. Sir Radzik. Senhor Radzik.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Como você pode ver, meu pai é totalmente contra violência. Provavelmente meu pai é realmente um guerreiro bem foda ou algo assim, alguém que faz estrago e não quer ver o filho fazendo algo parecido. E parece que deu merda. Aquelas fumaças não era coisa boa. Definitivamente não. Deu ruim. Deu muito ruim.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important.
Cara, ele fala igual meu pai, velho.
Hurry. What about you?
Mano, ele faz exatamente igual meu pai.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Porta não adiantou de nada.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Será que eu consigo salvar? Eita! Eu falei, mano. Meu pai é foda. Caraca. Caraca. Martin, que é o nome do meu pai. Ai, mãe.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Porque eles falaram pra gente correr pra próxima cidade e avisar o que tá chegando. Pra ver se consegue achar algum reforço, porque a gente não vai segurar isso aí não. Não vai dar pra tancar isso aí não. Então pessoal, vou terminando o vídeo por aqui. Obrigado por ter assistido e até a próxima. Fui!